Hey guys, welcome back to Bathroom Talk. But today is quite different because it's not like the usual way that it's just only me that do it. But today I have a special guest with me, my friend named Teresa. Hi Teresa, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. You guys know how I'm so big on having topic of friendship and all of that. So today we are actually here to talk about that. I think in adulthood, it's so hard to get friendship, to build a community with your friends, or even have to have a lot of community just because we all grew in different aspects and all have different friendship and all have how we navigate friendship. So my first question to you is, how have you been able to build and navigate friendship since moving to Canada? Because back home was different. So what do you think about that?
Honestly, it hasn't been easy. I moved to Calgary, Canada 4 years ago, and I didn't have any friends for the first 2 years
That was long.
because I feel like in this part of the world, it's more of everybody already have their friends.
It's true.
Because most people move here for school, most people move here for work, and in those environments, you meet your friends. So people already had their friends.
Oh,
It's a group
absolutely.
of 3, group of 4,
Yeah.
group of 2, and if you want to join those friend groups, you're now the
Like,
exactly, or
just
you're not
somebody
doing.
on
And sometimes when they say
Yeah.
things, you can't relate to what you're saying, so you
saying.
feel left out. And I'm somebody who I'm very intentional about my friendships, intentional about the people I call my friends,
Yeah.
and I hate to feel like I am being left out.
I get that feeling of being left out. Is like it's not something anybody will want at all. Because for me, when I got here, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard at first, but it was quick for me to make some not really close friends. I made 2 people as friendship that I really held on to because I was just like, when coming here, I had a lot of friendship back home, but it wasn't like that great. I was trying to run away from that friendship back home to come here and start. But I'm very big on, very also intentional about my friendship too. Also, I'm very loyal to the cause. I'm a loyal person. If you have me in your circle, ain't nobody that can make me break that loyalty. It's impossible because I'm loyal to that point in my life where I just feel like if you don't have loyalty in friendship, I don't think any other thing can work in the friendship. So when moving here, I always have a little circle. I just feel like for me, I'm not really fazed by all those people that have cliques because I'm not built by following cliques. I don't
Agreed.
think of having cliques at all in any way or shape or form because I just feel like in that clique, things are going.
I love my friend to be my friend. We have our friend time. It's okay for us to mix our friend groups once,
Absolutely.
but I want my friend to be, this is my friend.
That's my friend.
See, why it's so bad for me is because I treat my friendships as relationships.
Yeah.
It's that serious for me. I literally treat my friendships as relationships. take
I like
it
that, but
seriously. No,
sometimes a lot of people don't really like. They feel like your friendship should be a friendship. That's why people be like, there's like a breakup in the friendship. That should hurt more than a relationship. Cause what are you talking about that you just broke our friendship for what? Nah, that's crazy.
I have one crazy story because, again, like I said, I moved here 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So it was just when COVID was ending and people were coming out to start doing activities. And at the time I moved, so I came in April, and that year I didn't really do any up until 2022. I do hair. So there was this girl who lived very close to my house. Then I was living with my sister. And I can't remember where I met this girl. I think it was Facebook because I used to post my work on there, right?
Yeah.
And I think she found me on Facebook. I'm like, oh, fine girl. Maybe when I do her hair, we can vibe from there. I did her hair, and she was also going into the makeup field. So she said she was a makeup artist. So I was like, we can always collaborate. We look for a model. You do the hair, you do the makeup, I do the hair, and you just post.
That's like a very good cover.
You just promote the work and things like that. And she was like, oh, sure. So beautiful girl, she came to my house that day. We did the model's hair, we did everything. And so the next time she contacted me, it was her birthday, and she was like, she wants me to do her birthday hair, right? Since we're in quotes trying to build friendship. In my head, that was what I thought. So I went to this girl's house only because she lives very close to me. I don't go to people's houses. And when I went there, I was doing her hair. She was on the phone talking to her friends. Now, these are her friends. When this girl told me it was her birthday, she said, when you're done with my hair, would you like to come? And oh, sure, I'm not doing anything later that evening. I can just go back home, freshen up, and come.
Yeah.
So while she was on the phone, and I think she was booking a limousine.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So I think they were asking her how many people, her other friends were asking her how many people. And she's like, oh, the lady who does my hair said she would like.
No way. You're kidding. The lady who does my hair says
I'm a lady at that time. We were age mates. All of a sudden, I'm a lady. When
Wow.
I tell you, I had
Guys.
chills. I sweat instantly.
How long have we started talking to like
paused.
start being?
Before we move forward, I'm not someone who is quick to call somebody my friend. So at that time, I didn't consider her a friend, right? So in my head, we're building the friendship. If somebody asks me, is that girl your friend? I will say no. And it's not just with her. That's how I am. If I meet somebody today and we see a week later or a month later and they ask me, is that your friend? I'll say no, because it takes a while for me to call. So I need to know you to an extent for me to address you as, because friendship is very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm like, what? In my head, I'm like, what? She made it look like I was forcing myself to be. After she was done with the call and I was done with her hair, I was like, oh, would you still? I was like, oh, girl, no, it's fine. I'm gonna help my sister with her kids, and it's okay. You
Go have your fun. Hello.
And that was the last day. No, that was not the last day. That was the last time I went to her house. The next time she contacted me again was because she wanted to do her hair. So I realized that she was always coming to me when she wanted to do her hair because she was probably expecting some kind of discount. Or the next time she called me, I went. I was like, okay, it's fine. She's close to my house. I was just finishing from work, so I'm just gonna stop by, do her hair quickly since it was nothing too serious, and then go back home. I went and I did her hair, and she was like, oh, she's gonna transfer me the money. So I'm like, sure, I trust you, no problem, because she's like this
quote unquote
big girl. Anyway, do you know till today that guy has not sent me money?
No, you're joking. That's why I just feel like it's hard to get friends over here, bro. It's just so hard to have friends and to navigate. For you saying that is because when you came, I feel like when I came, I was not desperate to start looking for friends. I was not desperate to try looking for friends. Although I had a couple of friends that I made, but I was not desperate to start looking for friends. Oh, I need friends like that. For me, it was just that I want my friendship to be natural. I don't want it to be like I'm forcing anything on anybody. Because there's some friendship that I've tried to make with people on Instagram that didn't make it at all. Even when we meet once and twice, after that once and twice, we don't see each other again. But when I see them outside, I'm like, hey, we talk, we laugh, kiki, but that's how it ends. I can't really consider that person like a friend because, like you said, it takes a lot for someone to become your friend. For me, if I consider you my friend, you're my friend, and I like you and I want you as my friend, I'm always going to be there for you. But for me, it took me a while to get my own circle of friends that I have now. I didn't just wake up one day and had friends I've had for 8 years since I moved to Canada, obviously. But the other friendship that I've had right now are friends that I can say I made myself. These are my friends. Even the ones I've had before now, I've made them my friends. So I can't say, even the people that I've had as friends that, oh, I met you to this person, I probably am no longer talking to them or having no friendship to do with them. But at the end of the day, just like friendship is just big. That's how I say it. It's just a lot of things that I feel like if you go deeper into it, it's crazy.
Before we move forward, I just want to add that my friends from back home, they really helped me when I moved here, because although Nigeria is 7-8 hours ahead of us, they were very present in I almost went into depression, but they were present. They were always on the phone when I needed them, so that made me very comfortable. That I had people that could always call.
My own was different because I actually was not talking to the friends because they were really pissing me the F off. But I'm grateful for the people from the friend that I had then that I still have to now. I'm grateful for her because she really was there for me at the time that all the situation was going through. She was one person that stood by me and were always there for me. So I appreciate a lot of people. She was one person that I made my friend that I didn't have time to. But I'm grateful for my family too, because most times I still speak to my sisters, speak to my brothers, tell them what's going on. I had my best friend back home. That we were still one girl that was still talking to.
Is it one girl?
No, the one girl, the one person. I'm calling her one girl in a rude way. No, I meant the one girl I was still talking to that has been my friend for the longest. But circumstances can change and people can outgrow everybody. We all outgrow each other in one way or the other, but it's not in a bad way. It's just that you just outgrow people mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, in every form of way. It's not like, but that's how I just say for me. But moving forward,